Let me know if you guys can hear me, because this is gonna be like my first time going live like this. What's up, everybody? Let me know if you guys can hear me. Let's see. What's up, everybody? What's up? Hi, hope you're having a great day. What's up? What up? How's everybody doing? I know it's kind of late right now. I know that for like some of you guys, it's like midnight or like 1. What's up? What's up, guys? Let me know if you guys can hear me, because I'm not sure if you guys can hear me. This is my first time on here. Yeah, what's up? The audio is perfect. Boy, it's 6 over here. Oh, it's like 6 a.m. Are you serious? Are you talking about like 6 p.m.? 6 p.m. in Jamaica? Oh, okay. It's not bad. Over here is 4 p.m., so we're like at a 2-hour difference. Or maybe Jamaica is like 15 hours or 16 hours ahead, or I don't know. Bro, pull up to my house and swim? No way. It's not even hot over here anymore, so I don't really want to swim. Uh, it was hot like the past like 3 or 4 days. We all expected Haaland versus Mbappe next season, but now we'll get Benzema versus Lewandowski. Yeah, it's true. Like I thought that we were gonna see, Haaland versus Kylian Mbappe. Um, Haaland joining Barcelona and Mbappe joining Real Madrid, but that hasn't been the case. It's just it's strange, right? Because I thought that Kylian Mbappe was going to join Real Madrid after all of this, all these times. Let me see if I can add something onto your. Let me see. Right, so like it's already official. Like it's already done. It says here that Kylian Mbappe will stay at PSG, rejecting Real Madrid. The battle to sign the world's best young player produced dueling offers worth more than $200 million. Mbappe picked the one that will keep him in Paris. And so again, like it's crazy to me to see this, because after seeing Mbappe like reject so many offers, right? Reject so many offers from PSG, I thought that I'm like, okay, Kylian clearly wants to go to Real Madrid. He clearly wants to make that extra big step, but um we didn't see that, right? We didn't see that. And I'm trying to make sense of it. Like I've been really thinking about this over the past few hours. I'm like, why would he continue to stay at PSG and not go to a team like Real Madrid, where he knows that he's going to be in the best position to become the best player in the world, to be in the best position to win Champions Leagues, win league titles, win all of these trophies, right? And so again, like I'm just trying to make sense of it, because like does like do I respect Kylian Mbappe more now that he stayed at PSG? Because I know that he would have probably had a higher chance of winning the Champions League with Real Madrid than at PSG. Like again, this is kind of like where I'm going, right? Because again, I have no idea why he would stay at PSG after rejecting PSG like almost 3 times, and for him to like at the very last minute say, okay, let me just stay at PSG. Like, to be honest, I respect Kylian Mbappe more now, and I know that there has been a lot of like disrespect in a way, right? Over the past few hours, saying why would Kylian Mbappe do all of this, cause all of this drama? Why would he say that that he's going to join Real Madrid very soon and reject all these offers from PSG? Like I know that there's a lot of tension. I know that many are also saying that why would Kylian continue to play in the French league? Doesn't he want to prove that he's the best player in the world by playing in a more difficult league, right? In La Liga, in the Premier League. Like if he really has aspirations to become to show the world that he is the best player, why doesn't he go to a different league, right? So there has been all of these criticism, but the more that I think about it, right, I'm like, okay, I do think that if he does want to stay at PSG, it is because of one reason. He wants to be at a club where he knows that they never won a Champions League like ever, right? And he wants to do it for the first time at PSG because of him. Because we know what he can do in Champions League football. We know what he can do. We saw that in this season, right? We saw that. He was scoring goals against Real Madrid. He was scoring goals in the knockout rounds in the group stages. I think that if PSG bring a better coach, if they bring a better sporting director, if these players better understand each other more, then they might actually have a chance. And I think that that is what Kylian wants to do, right? He wants to do that. He wants to win the Champions League with PSG in PSG, like for the first time in PSG's history. And I respect that, right? You have to respect that because it's not like if Kylian Mbappe went to Real Madrid and they win the Champions League, it's like, yes, of course, Real Madrid was going to win the Champions League. Real Madrid is the king of winning Champions League trophies, right? So of course, and so it's just it does make me respect Kylian more, right? Right. This is like where I'm kind of going with this whole thing because you could say, right? You can say, oh, uh, then, but what about Erling Haaland? He's doing the exact same thing. Manchester City never won a Champions League trophy in their life, but we have to remember, like, if you like, who do you think has a higher chance of winning the Champions League, Man City or PSG? I would say Man City has a bigger chance. They have been in this competition like a lot deeper and more consistently than PSG. I know that PSG has been in a final, but City has been deeper in this competition more consistently than PSG, right? Um, which is why I do say, right? I think like Erling Haaland went to a more complete squad where he knows that the coach knows exactly what he's doing and he's going to be there for like many years. He went to a team where he knows it's safe, where he knows that he's going to be well taken care of, where he's going to have a complete monster of a team around him. Kylian Mbappe can't really say the same thing at PSG. I know that Messi is there. I know that Neymar is there. I know that who Paredes is there. Sergio Ramos is there. But are they really a team though? Like we have seen them like crumble down many times in the Champions League, and the one player that was there to save them was Kylian Mbappe, right? So that's kind of like where I'm at right now with this whole thing. Again, I need more time to process like what's actually going on here and why I believe Kylian Mbappe made a decision like this. I just think that he wants to do what's the most difficult and come out on top and say like, look, I did the most difficult. I stayed at PSG. I did not go to a Real Madrid side, a Barcelona side, a Man City side, a Liverpool side. I did it with PSG, a team that never won the Champions League, a team that was never known for winning the Champions League. No one even likes PSG in the Champions League, right? So it's just I think that he wants another go at it, which is why I also do think that he signed a 3-year contract. He wants to have 3 more tries, 3 more seasons at PSG, and then maybe move when he's like 26 years old to a different club or 27 years old. That's okay, right? It's not like he signed like a 6-year contract, a 7-year contract. In 3 years, he'll be what, 26 years old, 27 years old. He can go to Real Madrid, Barcelona, Liverpool, Man City, wherever he wants to go, and sign like a 6-year deal and win like 4 Champions Leagues in those 6 years, right? So he wants another go at it. And what better way to do that but to do it with Messi, with Neymar, and say, "Hey, look, I know that we did not do our best in that first season. We did not inspire to be the best team in the world. You know, let's have another go at it. We have one of the best players that's ever played the game, Messi. We have Neymar, a world class winger, and we also have me, Kylian Mbappe, who is going to be one of the best players in the world in the future. Maybe right now he is one of the best players. I mean, the best player in the world. So let me see what everybody here is saying. Let me take this out. It's a short. Okay, so someone said, "Is it a short-term deal though?" Yeah, it's a short-term deal. It's a 3-year deal. It just to me it seems like Kylian is saying, I want to have another go at it. I want to win the Champions League with PSG, something that nobody has ever done in history. PSG has never won the Champions League in history, and I'm gonna have 3 seasons to do it. 3 seasons, right? Why not? Why can't 2 seasons, 3 seasons? That's okay. That's fine. I think that that is the idea of what Mbappe does want. And another thing that I do think kind of like made him stay too was obviously the contract, the money, right? How much PSG were willing to give him. Um, Let me see. Maybe he just wants to become a legend in his country and bring the first UCL back in his city. Yeah, of course. You're right. I mean GH. You're completely right. I do think that that is his intentions and what he wants to do, and that's okay. That's what makes me respect Killian, right? He puts himself in the most difficult situation because he wants to come out on top because he believes he can. And I like that. That's what makes players so great, right? That is what players like Maradona did. He was in Napoli. He wasn't in the best team in the world, but because he was so good, because he was so impactful, he made Napoli win a couple of trophies. And many people today call him the best ever. Kylian maybe wants to do that. Maybe he's inspired by that. So another question that I do want to answer is going to be this, right? And if you guys want me to what? I see some breaking news right now. So someone just said that Leonardo has been sacked tonight. Okay, yeah, so that's kind of expected. But the other question I want to answer is a question that I did find on Discord. If you guys do want to have your questions answered, put them on there on my Discord group chat. I'm gonna link the Discord link down below after this live video is over, and then I'm going to answer it the next day, right? So let me see. This is one other question that's I do think is very very interesting. So someone said on the group chat on Discord, and this is what he said: could you see Kylian Mbappe join Barcelona or Liverpool later down the line? That's a very interesting question, right? Because when we talk about things like that, we need to assess, right? We need to assess Liverpool and Barcelona first and where they're at and where they could be down the line, right? So let's start with Barcelona. Barcelona might sign Lewandowski. We're probably going to continue to have Aubameyang. We're probably going to continue to have Dembele, Ansu Fati, Ferran Torres. Um, I think that we're going to keep the majority of those players for at least the next 2 or 3 years, right? The exact same length of Kylian Mbappe's contract with PSG. In 3 years, right? Where do I see Barcelona's attacking line? I think that Ansu Fati will still stay there on the left wing. Ferran Torres will still continue to be there, right? I don't know where his main position is going to be, but I'm gonna assume that it's going to be on the left wing. Um, I don't see Lewandowski being there. I don't see Aubameyang being there. We're talking about the summer of 2024, right? I don't see. It's really hard to say this because like I don't know what's gonna happen with Dembele. I have no idea what's gonna happen with Dembele, but I'm gonna just assume that Dembele is gonna be there, right? Rafinha is still gonna be there, and that's it. Those are the only players I do assume that's gonna be there by the summer of 2024. Everybody else, I have no idea. When it comes to the attacking line, do I see Kylian fitting in any of those roles? Which I do think that the striker position will be empty. I think so. I think that Kylian Mbappe could enter Barcelona, and again, this is just I'm going just based off this question, right? I do think that Kylian Mbappe can enter this Barcelona squad in the summer of 2024 because by that time, I don't think that there's going to be that definitive striker that we're going to be having in our squad. I think that we're going to be letting go Lewandowski and Aubameyang, and we're going to be questioning like, uh, who's our next striker? Like, who's that next player going to be? It could be Kylian. Kylian knows how to play as a center forward. Look at what he did a couple of hours ago with PSG, right? The majority of his goals came through the middle. He knows how to play as a striker, right? You can say that no, Kylian plays as a left winger. He can also play in that position, right? It doesn't really matter because at Barcelona, if let's say for example, if we have Mbappe at that club in the summer of 2024, he could play as a striker with Ansu Fati on the left, and then having Ferran Torres or Dembele on the right wing. They can always exchange positions. They don't have to be so fixed. That's not how it really works. So the only time it was actually fixed was when we had the MSN. Messi was strictly on the right, Suarez was strictly in the center, Neymar was strictly on the left. If you have a front three of Ansu, Mbappe, and Dembele, or Ansu, Mbappe, and Ferran, they can all switch and exchange roles through the game, right? Ansu goes into the center, Kylian Mbappe goes into the left. It could greatly work, right? So he could fit, and I do think that there, if I would not be surprised, like in about 2 years or 3 years, Barcelona say, "Hey, look, we recovered from this financial hole that we had a couple of years ago. We're willing to sign someone like Kylian Mbappe, and we're going to give it our all." I do think that Laporta would have the audacity to do that. With Liverpool, I have no idea. Liverpool, I have no idea how much longer Klopp is going to want to keep someone like Salah, right? Salah is 29, 30 years old. He does play on the right wing. Kylian Mbappe could enter that team and play on the right wing, but I do think that Mbappe prefers to play on the left. But then you also have Luis Diaz. Luis Diaz is a phenomenal player. That Colombian is phenomenal. Like the way that Liverpool scouts these players, it's just it's like world class. Like they know exactly who to scout. And they don't sign like superstars. They sign players based off, okay, does this player fit in our system? Oh, he does? Okay. They bring him in and he plays 100%. He looks like he's been playing at Liverpool for like 100 years, 100 seasons. Luis Diaz is there, and who knows how good that player is going to be. As for the striker position, that's where things get very interesting, right? Because Mane, right, who is also like 29, 30 years old, he's playing as a center forward consistently for the first time in this season, and who knows how long he's going to be there. Klopp has said in many interviews that he plans on having Salah and Mane for a very long time because he believes that those two players are very committed in terms of their physicality, their fitness, and that they can be here for another 4 to 5 years. He believes that. Um, do I see Liverpool spending 50 million, 60 million a season for Kylian Mbappe? Liverpool were never known to be a team like that, right? Could they do it if they wanted to? Maybe they could. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know the financials of Liverpool, but I do think that sportingly, it could work. I could see I could see Mbappe coming into that team and playing on the left wing or maybe as a center forward. Maybe Klopp through the years says, okay, I'm gonna transition Luis Diaz as a center forward, right? But as of now, he's playing really good as a left winger, right? His intensity, he kind of reminds me of Abde, which is funny, right? Luis Diaz does remind me of Abde in terms of like the intensity, the way that his back, right, kind of hunches over the way he runs. But there are many suitors for Kylian Mbappe in about 3 years, right? There's a lot of suitors. Um, you know what's funny though is that when you think about Real Madrid, the dream team for Kylian Mbappe, right? Supposedly, reportedly, right? It's funny because when we speak about Real Madrid and whether Kylian can actually fit at Madrid, I don't think that he could, which is funny, right? Because you have Vinicius on the left, who's not going to be moving anywhere. You have Benzema, who's playing as a striker, right? Who knows who they're going to introduce in a couple of years? Maybe Mbappe could come into Real Madrid and play as a center forward, or you could place him as a right winger. But Rodrigo has actually been playing really good, right? And so that's kind of like where I do stand right now. Um, yeah, like on the short term, when it comes to Real Madrid, and whether Kylian, I think that this is also one of the other reasons why Kylian said, I don't have to go to Real Madrid because it just doesn't seem like the right fit for me. Because you have Vinicius on the left, Benzema as a striker, and then you also have Rodrigo on the right wing. I know that many people say, Rodrigo, who's that? Like, he's trash, blah, blah, blah. Well, he scored 2 goals and like within a span of 3 or 4 minutes in that semifinal match against City, right? And he does phenomenal work. I do think that Ancelotti is going to want to build around someone like Rodrigo and someone around Vinicius and someone like Benzema, right? A front three like that will be something great. And Kylian Mbappe is probably saying like, I don't really see a position for me, and I feel way more comfortable here at PSG because no one can take my spot. So yeah, that's currently what I do think right now. Um, let's see. Fati, Endrick, Rafinha is the future trio. Yeah, I could be the future trio. Let me see what questions are here. Indeed, Dembele can go. I prefer players who want to stay at the club, not players controlled by their agents. I mean, every player is controlled by their agents. Every player is the contract that they sign, right? They put themselves in that situation. Call your Real Madrid friend today and assure him everything is okay. Talk him out of jumping off the ledge. If you're talking about yeah, one of my friends is a Real Madrid fan. Um yeah, I don't know how he feels. I haven't talked to him yet, but uh I think that Real Madrid in the end they're gonna be okay. You know what's funny is that Real Madrid and Barcelona are kind of like in the same situation in terms of like wanting to sign that extra like player, right? Because if you think about it, right, Real Madrid want to make that star signing that like, oh wow, look at that, we got this flashy player. Real Madrid is in a situation where they want to do that, right? Like, but they have someone like Vinicius who can become that. Barcelona is almost in the exact same situation. Like, we want to sign that star player, right? That, oh wow, let take the cameras out. He's here. Oh my God, he's wearing the shirt, right? But we also have someone like Ansu Fati who can become someone like that. So it's kind of funny because we're almost in the exact same situation. Like, Real Madrid and Barcelona were looking for that star signing, but yet again, we have the chance of converting a player that we already have in our team to be one of the best players in the world, to be that flashy player that, ooh, wow, wow, you know what I'm saying? So it's funny, right? How all of this is playing out. But I think that Real Madrid will be okay. I think that they're going to continue to be competitive. They're going to want to sign somebody in the summer. I think that Perez is really on the edge of his seat, thinking about like, oh my God, like who should I sign next? Like, I need to sign somebody. We need to sign that star player. I wouldn't be surprised if Real Madrid start going for someone like Lewandowski. I don't know, like Real Madrid like doing that. They like to be like, oh, we can sign this player. Let's look for someone else. We need to sign a star player somewhere, right? Barcelona, I don't. I think that we're not really like that. We're not reactionary in a way. Like, we want to sign a world class player, someone who is like impactful, someone who can just come in there and be like, wow, 40 goals in one season. But we're not gonna splash money everywhere and be like, oh my God, like we need a striker, a world class player, so we can be successful and show the world that we're one of the best teams in the world. We're not like that. Barcelona's not like that. Xavi Hernandez is gonna say, okay, this is what I have. We have Ansu, we have Ferran, we have Dembele, we have uh Rafinha. Let's make this team work out, right? That's always been Barcelona's DNA. You work with what you have, and you get the best from every player, right? You don't get on your knees and say, "Oh my God, please, we just need somebody, a star signing, so we can be successful next season." We're not like that. Barcelona has never been like that. Okay, so somebody asked, "What about Darwin Nunez?" Darwin Nunez would be a very interesting prospect. Let me see what he's doing right now. Right, I'm gonna share my screen. Let's see what he's doing right now. I don't like this. So let's look at Darwin Nunez. I kind of want to see how many goals he does have. Darwin Nunez, where is he? Darwin Nunez is an interesting prospect. I do like him. I know that many clubs out there are looking for someone like him, like Bayern Munich are looking at Darwin Nunez right now because he is someone that could replace Lewandowski. Now, am I saying that Darwin Nunez has the capability to be as good as Lewandowski? No, I'm not saying that. It's just that Bayern right now are kind of like in a position where they're sweating. They're like, oh my God, like Lewandowski, our player that scores 40 goals per season or more is going to leave. We need to find someone that can score goals. But let's see if what is this a Portuguese? Yeah. So this guy right now has 31 goals. I don't know if you guys can see that. I don't know if that's too small. He has 31 goals through this season, which is phenomenal, and 4 assists. He scored one goal. Okay, that's actually pretty good. 0.95. That's really, really good. Someone else that I do like that we could go for, and I know that this is not the most popular option. Let me actually create a list. You know what? We're gonna do this. We're gonna put this player in. We're gonna create striker options right there. So now let's look at someone like Lautaro Martinez. That's another player that I would like to maybe go for. I know again, I know that many people do not like him, but he has been having one hell of a season this season. Like he has been always on top of Inter Milan and saying, "Okay, we're playing against this tough opposition. We need to do something." And he's very reactionary. Like he scores goals in very important moments, and I like that. That's very important. So Lautaro Martinez. Okay, so Darwin Nunez had 34 goals. We look at Lautaro Martinez, and then we go here, here. We have a Champions League. We don't need that. And he has 25 goals and 3 assists. That's not bad, right? Let's put this guy in the striker options. Okay, so what other players do you guys would you guys like think recommend? Let me take this out. Hendrick and Mbappe. Mbappe is making more money than Mbappe is making more money than the entire French league. Yeah, maybe. Um, Vlahovic, nah, Vlahovic, not Anthony. Anthony is not a striker. Lautaro is a two-man striker. Yeah, he's very very similar to not similar to Memphis Depay, as Lautaro Martinez has more punch to his shots, more punch inside the box. Uh, Barca was after Morata. Yeah, no. Okay, so Lautaro Martinez, Lisandro Martinez. Okay, so where are we going? Let's go back to here. Let's go here. I want to compare these two players, Darwin Nunez or Lautaro Martinez. If this is assuming that if Barcelona cannot get Lewandowski, because I know that they're going to want to sign a striker that fits their profile. So let's go, and I do think that these two players do have the capability. So let's compare. Attacking. Okay, so look, they're pretty similar in terms of like the goals per 90, right? 0.67, 0.85, goals 34. Wait, what? Oh, wait. Current season. Okay. What? Whatever. Okay. I think this is involving yeah, this is in all competitions, all of them. 5 head goals. Okay, so almost the same thing. 5 head goals, 5 head goals. Goals 31, Darwin Nunez 31, very similar. Successful attacking actions per 90. Darwin Nunez kills on that. So you can see that this guy is more of like a take on player, right? 5.89, and he's very successful at doing so, right? So he's more of that where you would want him to be as a player inside the box. I thought it was more like you want him beginning his attack outside the box. His shots per 90, 3.46, 2.88. That's not bad. So Lautaro Martinez clearly takes more shots than Darwin Nunez, but he has better conversion rate, which is funny. Goal conversion percentage, 30%, 19.87.2. So you can see that Darwin Nunez is more precise, more effective. So that's good. Touches in the box, 6.2. Progressive runs. Okay, so you can see, look, yeah, this is what I mean, right? Like Darwin Nunez is more of a he's more willing to take on players, right? Look at the progressive runs per 90. He does way more than Lautaro Martinez. Like he every time he receives the ball, he always wants to go up, right? He's someone who's much more, I would say, confident in moving forward. Like, okay, like this is what we're gonna do, right? And he's more careful in terms of taking shots, which is why his goal conversion rate is really, really good. The only thing that I would say when it comes to Lautaro in terms of like what is he really good at? Let me see. Their dribbles for 90 touches, progressive. Let's go to defensive. Yeah, this is kind of like the one thing that really does intrigue me the most when it comes to Lautaro is that this guy here is a monster in terms of like pressuring, and that's exactly what Xavi does need. He needs in his attacking line. Slide tackles per 90, 0.58. Slide tackles right here, 0.83. So this guy is a monster in terms of like defensive duels per 90, 3.2. So, defensive duel percentage, 55 aerial duels. Aerial duels one. Yeah. So yeah, this guy's a monster because I think Lautaro Martinez is physically stronger than Darwin Nunez, mostly because of his low center of gravity, right? But yeah, that's kind of like, I hope that gives you guys like an idea on if we were to compare these two players. Where are we? Yeah. Very, very interesting. Rafael compare Lewandowski to both of them. Okay, so let's see. Lewandowski is gonna look he's gonna look way better than those players. Watch, I've seen this already. Lewandowski. This is the reason why Barcelona's going for Lewandowski first. So we're gonna add him to the list. Let's put him into the striker options. Confirm. Go here. Where's the players list? Striker options. Okay, so check this out. Ready? He's gonna like this guy's a monster. Current season. Okay, so here we go. This is the reason why Barcelona wants Lewandowski over anybody else. Goals per 90, 1 goal per 90 minute. Not even more. 1.04 per 90 minutes. They can't even, they barely reach even half of what Lewandowski reaches. Shots per 90, higher than Lautaro Martinez, way higher than Darwin Nunez. Shots on target percentage, 54.67%. Goal conversion rate, 26.168, which is insane. Oh, you know what's interesting? Darwin Nunez has a 30%. So Darwin Nunez's goal conversion rate is actually higher than Lewandowski, right? Shows you the potential on who Nunez is and what he could be. Touches in the box, 5.5. Okay, so yeah, Darwin Nunez clearly gets more touches inside the box. So let's take this a step further. Damn. 56. So goals 56, 31, 31. So you just can't beat someone like him. Non-penalty goals 47, 27, 25. XG expected goals per 90, 0.89, way higher than both Lautaro and Nunez. Headed goals 10, headed goals per 90, 0.19. Shots 214. 214 shots. Darwin Nunez got 102, 156. Shots per 90, 3.97. Goal conversion rate, shots on target. This is crazy. Assist 10, 5, 4. Okay. Assist per 90, 0.19. Expected assist. He demolishes Lautaro Martinez and Nunez. Uh, Touches in the box, 5.5. Okay, we saw that already. So yeah, so it's kind of like, you know what I mean, right? Like Xavi Hernandez, Mateo Lamán, Jordi Cruyff, all of these people, they see Lewandowski and say, this is our player. This is the player that can get us the goals. Like if you feed Lewandowski with through balls coming from Pedri and Gavi, this guy can convert, right? If you feed him crosses coming from Dembele on the right and Ansu Fati on the left and Jordi Alba on the left, Lewandowski is gonna find those goals. It's just it's like the way that I see Lewandowski going to Barcelona is the exact same thing of like how we see Erling Haaland going to Manchester City. It's like that was the missing puzzle for this team. So this guy needs to go to Barcelona. Like I just pray, right? If it's not Lewandowski, we should go for Nunez because he has the potential to become someone like Lewandowski, right? He has the potential. Lautaro Martinez is a different profile, but can still give those goals. But Darwin Nunez would be one of those other options. If you guys want me to take it a step further and bring another player into this, I'll be happy to bring in more options. Right? Did I? Oh my god, I didn't even show you guys. So yeah, that's basically what it looks like right here. My bad, guys. I thought I put it on the screen. See here, successful attacking actions per 90, goals 56. Lewandowski just demolishes. Look how many green he has compared to Lautaro Martinez. This is just insane. Insane, right? Offensive duels per 90, 8.88, 8.02, 11.5 offensive duels per 90. Right? You can see right here. Lewandowski has more than Lautaro. Darwin Nunez has more than Lewandowski, which is very interesting. All right, so yeah, you can see these are the numbers again. Since I didn't show you guys, look at the general. 56, 31, 31. Expected goals. Just look, expected goals. Lewandowski, 48. Lautaro Martinez, 32. Darwin Nunez, 19. He's a completely different monster, like I have said. Right. All right. Yeah. Let's see. So now let me hide this again. Take this out. Now we're gonna go back here. Uh, let's see. No Kunku. What about Jugla? Jugla. Let me see Jugla. Jugla. How would we want to compare Jugla? Like if we compare Jugla to, let me see, Jugla to. It's because if we compare Jugla and Lewandowski, there's no point of comparing those two players. It's like, of course, Lewandowski is going to be way better. Lewandowski doesn't press much. Let's check it out. Uh, let me see. I want to check that out. Lewandowski. All right, so you guys can see, right? All right, cool. Lewandowski. Let's look at the defensive actions, right? All right, so this is one of the weaknesses, and this is probably one of the concerns that I know that Barcelona is looking at, right? So I want to make sure that you guys can see that. All right, cool. So yeah, this is one of the concerns, right? So successful defensive actions per 90, you can see that he does 2.39. When there's a yellow, it means that it's alarming. It's kind of like if you compare Lewandowski to Lautaro and Nunez, Lewandowski is so much lower than those two players. And there's a big reason towards that because Lautaro and Nunez are very young players. Lewandowski is like 31 years old. And so of course you're going to see something like that, but it's concerning, right? Because it's almost like you're going to get the exact same work ethic of Luis Suarez back in 2019 in terms of like those defensive actions. Attacking wise, we're going to get much better than what we saw from Suarez in 2019 and 2020, right? Lewandowski would bring his A game. Defensive duels per 90, 1.8. See, look, 1.85. Like, what the heck is that? That's super low. That is super low. Defensive duels. Okay, yeah. Slide tackles per 90. Of course, he's the lowest one. Lautaro Martinez demolishes Nunez and Lewandowski. Lautaro Martinez, again, is a complete monster when it comes to one, like Xavi Hernandez has always said that he wants his attacking line to be the first line of defense. Lautaro Martinez is the definition of that, right? Slide tackles, Lautaro wins, of course. Yellow cards, we don't count that. So that's what I mean, right? Like that's one of the biggest concerns. This is also one of the reasons why I really do like Lautaro Martinez because he's a workhorse in terms of like the defense, the defensive side of things, right? So that's where we do stand right now. I need some water. All right, so I'm gonna take this out again, and let's check out the comments. Vlahovic would have been perfect. Vlahovic would have been perfect for us. Yeah, maybe, because I don't like how he's been playing so far. Any news on Dembele? No, there's nothing new with Dembele. The only breaking news that we have right now at the moment is Leonardo has been sacked basically from PSG. It's crazy to see that players like Kylian Mbappe has so much power, right? Because I remember one of the French journalists did say that um, since Kylian Mbappe is going to be renewing with PSG, Leonardo was going to be sacked right after. There was a link between those two moves. If Mbappe renews, Leonardo does get sacked. I have no idea why that's the case. I haven't gone into greater detail when it comes to that. Like, why would PSG do that? Like, how is that correlated? But it amazes me. Like, if this is actually true, it amazes me to see that players have so much power in their club, right? Like, it makes me believe that Mbappe said, okay, if you want me to continue, I need a better sporting project. And he does have a point, right? PSG crumbled at the Champions League. But it's just the fact that a player can say something like that and have a sporting director fired because he hasn't been doing a good job, right? It's very similar to how we saw It's a very similar case, a little similar case to like how we saw Messi and Bartomeu. Messi really wanted to go out. He's like, I can't do this no more. I need to leave. I don't trust this Barcelona club anymore because of the way it's run, and because of that push, that is what led towards the action of Bartomeu leaving. So it's crazy, right? Someone said it's because Mbappe hates Leonardo. They have a terrible relationship. Yeah, I mean that could be one of the reasons why, right? Like these are all rumors. Like at the end of the day, we're never gonna know. But we're just speaking based off like, okay, if this was true, that's crazy, right? So let me see if I can switch back to right here. We're gonna go here. Add this to the stream. We're gonna put Mbappe. I'm so horrible at typing. Leonardo December 19. I can't see nothing. Beer now safe. Okay, that's right. Okay, see like this, right? Like what the heck is this? Kylian Mbappe approves of PSG's next sporting director to replace Leonardo. Like, really? Mbappe needs to give the approval for the sporting director to leave? Kylian Mbappe's decision to extend with PSG means significant changes are coming to the capital club. The 23-year-old wouldn't commit to remaining in his own hometown unless a sporting project shifted to where it would. That's exactly what I said. Shifted to where it would allow the team to build a squad to win the Champions League. And look, he has a point, right? Assuming this is true, because this is all just rumors. He like coming from whoever this is, Eduardo, right? It's true because PSG have not been doing well in the Champions League, right? Um, like they have gone to the final before, but they never won one, and they crumbled against Real Madrid with Messi, with Neymar, with Donnarumma, with Sergio Ramos. I mean, he wasn't even playing. With Hakimi, they crumbled mentally. They were just not there. One of the biggest um aids, right, towards that. One of the best ways to fix that is by bringing a sporting director that knows exactly what he's doing. So of course this does make sense, right? The first major changes coming will be to the front office with the France international staying. Reports the manager Mauricio Pochettino and sporting director Leonardo are on the way out. And you better bet PSG are going to be moving fast after the renewal of Kylian Mbappe, right? You better bet. I think that someone like Zidane is going to be approached. I think that someone like Gallardo from Argentina is going to be approached. These are all great coaches. I think that the best coach that they can go for would be Zidane. Zidane would be the perfect replacement for someone like Pochettino. Zidane knows exactly how Kylian Mbappe does work. He's going to be at his hometown. He's going to feel very welcome there, very like, okay, this is my home. Why not, right? Why not bring Zidane to PSG and crush Real Madrid's dreams? Because they thought at one point, 2 3 years ago, that Zidane was going to be coaching Kylian Mbappe at Real Madrid. Now that's going to be happening at PSG. It's crazy, right? It's very equivalent to how we saw Messi and Neymar. We thought that Messi and Neymar were going to play once again together at Barcelona, but we saw them play at PSG, right? It's crazy. It's crazy how football works, right? Um, what else we have? Furthermore, Mbappe wants to bring in someone who he can trust to build a squad the right way and see them contend for the Champions League, according to Julian Lorenz. Yep, very true. It's very true. Uh, where are we? Let's go here. See, like there's so many like people that are so mad right now on Twitter. Like for example, this guy from El Chinguerito said, "I'm a dummy and an idiot for believing in Papa's words. I never learn." Right? Let's go to this guy's account. So this is another thing that Jose Felix Diaz, he said, El Chinguerito. Okay, yeah, this guy is very affiliated with El Chinguerito, I believe, and this is what the guy said, right? Mbappe, you're not a man, a coward who didn't have the balls to pick up the oh my god, to pick up the phone when Real Madrid were calling you, right? To ask what happened. Let me put this bigger. 10 days ago, you kept telling them everything's fine, then you stopped responding. You're a great player, but a little man. They're so butthurt. Like, they're so mad. Like, stop being mad that Kylian Mbappe wants to strive and win with a team where many did say that, oh, this team will never win the Champions League. Let him do what he wants, right? Stop getting so mad. You guys are in the final of the Champions League. You guys are playing against Liverpool. You guys have won Champions Leagues before, before, right? Without Kylian Mbappe, you guys can do it again. Stop being so hell bent on just one specific player. You guys will be okay, right? So you can see all these Qatar. Is this real? Oh no, I thought that was Fabrizio. Okay, let's get out of here. Oh, look at that. Now I'm gonna get copyrighted. Oh, by the way, I don't know if you guys have noticed, right? There's one last thing that I do want to talk about. Let me see if I can get out of here. You guys' jokes are hella funny. Okay. One thing that I also do want to talk about is about Lionel Messi. I know that we haven't talked about Lionel Messi in a very long time. How long have I been here for? I've been here for a long time. All right. Yeah, so I was very, very impressed with the way Lionel Messi played today, right? They played against let me see who they played against. Where is the app? Okay. They played against Mets, whoever that club is, right? They won 5-0. Messi came out with an assist, but man, did he look extremely sharp on that game against the Mets. Like, he looked very sharp. He looked way better than he ever did in the past like 9 months with PSG. Like, I do think that next season PSG are going to have a greater season. Messi's going to look way more comfortable. He's going to be like, okay, let's do this. I feel fit. I feel more inspired to do something. Neymar is going to be Neymar the way he always is. And Mbappe just signed a contract renewal, right? And he's very committed to PSG. They want to win the Champions League. I hope they do well. Obviously, I'm a Barcelona fan. I want Barcelona to demolish PSG 6-0, right? But going back to the topic that I was talking about, Messi looked very sharp. He looked very energetic, right? I saw a very different energy on the field coming from Messi, and there's a big reason on why I do think that Messi has been more inspired to do very well in these last few games with PSG, and that's because of one thing. In a few weeks, Argentina is going to be playing against Italy, right? He's going to have a chance to win another trophy with Argentina. And the best way to prepare yourself for a game like that, where you know that Italy is very good on knockout rounds, right? When there's only one game where you can go and win the trophy or go to the next round, Italy is very good at that. The fact that Messi is trying extremely hard, trying to get match fit for a game like this against Italy, it makes sense. This is one of the reasons on why Messi has been trying so hard, trying to look more energetic than usual, is because he wants to gain that rhythm back, because he knows that Argentina is gonna need him, because he wants to win another trophy with Italy. So I do think that is one of the reasons on why Messi has been really inspired lately to do very well with PSG, so he can bring that exact same form, that exact same rhythm, that the consistency, and bring that with Argentina and face Italy and beat Italy and win another trophy with his national team. It's very important. Argentina winning against Italy for a trophy is very important. I don't care if you think that, oh no, this trophy doesn't even matter. He needs to win the World Cup. It's very important, because if Messi wins this trophy with Argentina against Italy, who are the Euros, the winner of the Euros, it's going to inspire them to believe that yes, we can actually win the World Cup. So it's very important. I know that Argentina is going to have that chance to play against the Spains, the Germanys, the Netherlands. It's going to be a completely different game, right? A whole different arena. But it's just that the fact that Argentina might have the chance to go into that World Cup knowing that they have beaten Italy and they have already won a trophy that same year, it's going to inspire them a lot to really do well at the very least in that World Cup. And that is what I do want to see. I want to see Messi do very, very well in that World Cup with Argentina. I do think that they have the capability. They haven't lost a game in the past like 33 games or like 2 years. They haven't lost a single one. So we're seeing a very successful Argentina side, one of the best Argentinian sides that we have seen since 2014 in that World Cup where they have entered the final against Germany. So I do think that they have a chance. They have a great starting 11. I don't think that they have a great bench. So they have to really take care of their players. Lautaro Martinez has been doing well. Messi has been doing well. Um, overall, Argentina has great players. Let's see what they have actually. I do think that they have a good chance to win the World Cup. A great chance. Um, if Messi doesn't win the World Cup this in Qatar, I'm gonna quit football. I'm no longer gonna be a football fan. I retire from football as a I will retire as a football fan if it doesn't happen. I've been waiting too long. You know what I've been through in the past like 10 years. You know what happened back in 2014? I saw literally the Argentinian run to that final in that World Cup, and I thought that Argentina were going to win. Even the reporters, the journalists, they're like, they're supposed to be neutral when they commentate, but they're like, "Vamos, Messi, let's do it. We're going for Argentina. This is your only chance. You don't know if you're gonna get this chance again. Let's do it." And I felt that. I'm like, okay, this is the opportunity, but it didn't happen, obviously. But it's just we've been through so much. Messi has been through so much. We have been through so much with Barcelona, right? Uh, Let me show you guys. Let's look at this team. They have a great starting 11. I think they have a good starting 11. Their bench is what makes me nervous because if you lose one, almost everything falls. Um, Look, they have Julian Alvarez. I know who he is. He does really good. Lautaro Martinez, obviously, great player, has had a great season with Inter Milan. They're gonna go to the Champions League next season. They're currently trying to compete to win the the Italian league, right? Correa from Inter Milan, right? Great player. Another Correa from Atletico Madrid, the one that we see every season. Di Maria, right? Um, First of all, Di Maria had a great season with PSG. I'm happy that he did uh, great with PSG. He had a great run in those 7 years, and so who knows where he's going to be at next. But good job, Di Maria, for doing all you could with PSG. We applaud you, we respect you, and so we'll continue to follow you forward throughout these next few years. Di Maria, he's going to be really good. Messi, of course. Uh, Nicolas Gonzalez, another great player. Ocampos, we know how annoying that guy can be against Barcelona in those league matches or in the Copa del Rey. He's a really great left winger. Um, I don't know who this player is. Medina, I know who this player is. Palacios, also really good. Rodrigo de Paul, really good with Atletico Madrid. He has had one hell of a season this season. Paredes, another great defensive midfielder. He does play for PSG. I would really like to see a double pivot of Paredes and De Paul. Imagine that. Okay, so we have Molina, also really good. Foyth, he has done very well with Villarreal. Again, I keep bringing this up, but I saw Villarreal in person. I was there in Spain, and I saw Foyth, and he played so good. I'm like, this guy here deserves a spot in the Argentinian national team. Tagliafico, great left back, something a player that Barcelona is linked with. Otamendi, who knows if he's gonna be there? I mean, I think that he'll be there, but it's just I don't know if he's gonna start. Right, he is aging, so who knows? Bezea, since Senesi, I know about this player too. Lisandro Martinez, woo! Lisandro Martinez, another player that's linked with Barcelona, also does really good at Ajax, and then we have Armani. I never in my life want to see Rulli start at all. I never want to see Rulli start because of what I saw with Villarreal in those um in that last match against Liverpool. He choked. I'm like, I don't want him to repeat what that one Liverpool goalkeeper did back in 2017 or 2018. Really? No, I don't want him. Armani, he does deserve to start. I would put that back line since that's the most important part of this whole squad. I would like to see Foyth as the right back, Taliafico as the left back. I would like to see Lisandro Martinez start as a center back, and I would probably put Otamendi because of the experience. Midfield, I would put DePaul, Paredes, and I would put man, they don't. Damn it. De Paul Paredes, man, they barely have. This guy is good, but it's just, I guess, whatever. It's about the team. It's not about the individual players, right? Rodriguez, Paredes, De Paul. And then the front three, I will put Lautaro Martinez, Messi, and I would put I like what's his name? Yeah, Ocampos. Ocampos. I really like Ocampos on the left wing. Okay, let's see. Let's go back here. Go to the comments. Their main midfield is always Lo Celso, Paredes, De Paul. Yeah, was Lo Celso there? They didn't even include him. What the hell? Where is he? Lo Celso, Lo Celso. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'm blind, but I don't see him, which is weird. Whatever. Uh, I support Spain and Argentina in this World Cup. I support three teams, right? And it's because of they're very good reasons. I support three international teams. I support obviously USA. I'm going for USA to win it all. USA because I'm from here. I think that USA have a great future and for many years, for like the next 10, 12 years. USA first. If USA does not win it, if USA doesn't win the World Cup, I want Argentina to win the World Cup, right? Argentina to win the World Cup. I will go for them second. Obviously, because of Messi, because of what they have been doing, Messi deserves that World Cup. I know that he won the Copa America, but to win a World Cup and to win a Copa America, no one can ever come to me and say, "Oh, this player is a better player than Messi." No, never. I don't care if it's Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't care if it's Ronaldo Nazario, Maradona, Zidane, Xavi. I don't care if you tell me it's Harry Maguire from Manchester United. Messi will be the best ever in the history of the game. And if it's not Argentina in this World Cup that wins, right? I'm gonna go for Spain. Spain would be the team that I would want to win. Like I want it will be good for Barcelona because of how much emphasis Barcelona is adding on these Spanish players. If Spain wins the World Cup, that would be great for Gavi. That would be great for Pedri. That would be great for Ansu Fati, Ferran Torres, Eric Garcia, Jordi Alba. We could go on and on, right? We could go and talk about who else? The Busquets. I don't even think he's gonna be there. Busquets, Rodri, who I hope comes to Barcelona in about 2 years, is gonna be good for Ricky Puig. Not playing, but yeah, it's important, right? I want Spain. I would like to see Spain win because it'll be important for Barcelona. The last time Spain won the World Cup, it was a moment where Barcelona were triumphing in club football. So yeah, I think that will give these players a lot of confidence after they exit the World Cup and they're done and Spain win. These players like Pedri, Gavi, Ansu, Ferran, uh, Jordi Alba, all these players, they're gonna go come back to their clubs and be like, now what? We won the World Cup. Let's win this Champions League. So that's how I would take it. Argentina have a very good chance of winning the World Cup. Yes, of course they do. Brazil just watching World Cup. We Morocco gonna play a friendly game against you next month. Oh, wait, is that Morocco? It's because the logo is too small. Yeah, Romero's the best center back of Argentina, and Emi Martinez is the best goalkeeper. Yeah, yeah, very very true. All right, so one last thing, I want to check one more thing. Let me take this out. Just to give you guys like a quick recap of like the rankings of everything, like how we're gonna finish this season. Let's go to. I'm gonna end this in about 5 minutes, but just to give you guys a recap, right? Let's go here. So we're gonna end. This is the combined top 5 leagues rankings in terms of like goals and assists. Kylian Mbappe is number 1. Lewandowski is second. Benzema third. Salah fourth. Nokunku, No, I don't know how to say his name, but I know he's been doing very well. I'm gonna talk about this player very soon because I know that this player here is different. He's different, and I'm gonna explain why in a different video. Lewandowski, of course, this is why Barcelona want him. Expected goal and assist thrives. Number one, goals. Lewandowski is number one. Kylian Mbappe second. Immobile, 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 immobile. Uh, Number three, Benzema. Four, Ben Yedder. Number five, expected goals. Salah, Lautaro Martinez. Of course, Lautaro Martinez is gonna be there. This guy, monster. Assist, Kylian Mbappe. What? That's crazy. Mbappe is second in goals, first in assist. Mueller? Damn. Messi? You can't tell me that Messi did not have a good season. Matches played, 38, whatever. Minutes played. I guess. Third assist, Malen. I don't see any Barcelona players. That is crazy. I expect Pedri to have that to be one of the leaders of third assist. Kimmich, 7, Grealish, Cancelo, Bellingham. But there's no Barcelona players. That's crazy. Per 90 minutes. Nope. I don't care about that. Best defenders. I would like to see that. Galan. This is the player that, Galan is number one. That's crazy. Barcelona is linked to this player. Galan, Salta de Vigo. 399 defensive duels in the top 5 leagues. Aerial duels, I guess. Okay, guys, I'm gonna end it here. That is it. I'm gonna backtrack now. Let me get out of here. Thank you guys so much for joining in. I know that we began talking about this in the beginning of the live session. We're talking about Kylian Mbappe and stuff like that. I know that we maneuvered away from those conversations, but I hope you guys did have fun. If you guys want me to do this again, let me know in the comment sections down below when it is posted. I'm gonna do more live sessions like this and just give you guys more info, analysis on certain things. Maybe do breaking news in formats like this. So I hope you guys do enjoy it, right? And I will see you guys next time. Kevin will be coach of USA. No, there's no way I won't be the coach of USA. No way, too much pressure. But if someone comes up to me and gives me the opportunity, I would take it. And I'm gonna play defensive football. I am not someone that would play like that tiki-taka and counterattack defensive football. All right. That's just my style. But yeah, all right, guys. Peace out.